dignitaries on the dais, in the audience, friends of the Rotary Foundation. For brevity, I request all protocol observed. Friends, it feels so nice to be called upon to say a few words at this wonderful evening. I'm afraid it's going to be a little more than a few words. Marlene and I are the first to admit that we have been blessed in more ways than one. Although we were born into families of modest means, we grew up in an atmosphere where there was always richness of heart and a philosophy of sharing whatever we were blessed with. Thanks to the influence of our elders, we learned to save and we learned to share those savings. We even saved money on this induction. Ghulam gave me the option to be inducted at Evanston or here. Flying to business class in Evanston for two of us would have cost us 10 lakh rupees. We saved that money, probably Ghulam will collect it for the annual programs fund. We have seen the entire spectrum of ups and downs in life. Marlene and I began our married life with financial uncertainties of an enormous kind. So as we struggled with our family-owned business, we ourselves became beneficiaries of the goodness of many good Samaritans. But in time, our finances improved. This was also about the time that I came in touch for the first time with Mother Teresa's Missionaries of Charity, and we started doing some work with them. And then two life-changing events happened in quick succession. First, I met an architect and a Rotarian, Chris Chitre, who introduced me to the world of Rotary and also became my lifelong mentor in this wonderful movement. Then we met Mother Teresa in person, and her persuasive words, spoken with such gentleness, have reverberated in my mind ever since. She said, "Give till it hurts, and then some more." Well, that great saying showed us the path to philanthropy, and Rotary became the perfect vehicle for us. Many times we found that some of our giving was actually hurting us, for I was giving away more than we could afford. But Marlene never complained. In fact, my most difficult contribution was the first time that I became a Paul Harris Fellow. It took me a while to raise that $1,000, and I had some doubts how the TRF would use my money. But my friend Krish said to me, "JB," he used to talk very frankly like Ravi, and nobody else can. "JB, have some faith. Believe me, your money will be leveraged and used to a much better effect through TRF." So my first contribution to TRF was an act of faith. But as we saw the impact of TRF's global grant and Polio Plus program, we began to realize it was worthwhile giving to the Rotary Foundation. As we continued to do more charity and give to more charitable causes, our ability to make those contributions also proportionately grew. And we were reminded of the old saying, the more you give, the more you get. But as our business prospered, we never forgot this was payback time. Rotary and its foundation became an integral part of our lives. At this stage, I must thank Marlene because she always supported all the contributions I made, and we had a deal. She doesn't like to spend on jewelry. I like to go on expensive cruises and buy expensive watches. So we decided I will give my money to the Rotary Foundation and I will use her money to buy my watches. Friends, the contribution we have made to TRF is but a small one. Yet we know that it is these little drops which make the mighty ocean, and that the work TRF does is in reality God's work on earth. So friends, let me close with this verse from Khalil Gibran, which has always been very close to my heart and always guided me in my acts of charity and donations. There are those who give with joy, and that joy is their reward. And there are those who give with pain, and that pain is their baptism. And there are those who give and know not pain in giving, nor do they seek joy, nor give with a mindfulness of virtue. They give, and through the hands of such as these, God speaks. And from behind their eyes, He smiles upon the earth. Thank you very much. I hope we can continue to contribute to the foundation.